Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester. It is Valentine's, very special Valentine's Day podcast. We have a full crew of merry castaways this morning. I think Scotty Mack wins for best background in the background category. But we are joined by Pat and Jimmy Dalpiaz in the top right.
Happy VD Day, folks.
Where did I go? Can you hear me? I'm gonna have to do this.
Nope.
Let me show you. I'm on here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Paul Horowitz in the middle.
Good morning, Gloucester.
We have Scotty Mack. And
Good morning, Gloucester.
and Q Jimmy Dalpiaz. Good Giorgio.
I expected to see a few Viking ship arriving.
Jim, that was amazing. You must have been practicing all week for that. And especially when I said only an hour ago I was going to be on this morning.
You see, I went in the back room and I practiced, and I had to play for Joey, and he didn't like it. So I had to practice it more.
Did we say everybody? Did we say Paul? Good morning, Paul.
Yes, good morning.
Paul.
Did we get everybody? And so far we have Joey Foote back from his surgery. Welcome, Joey.
Fresh out of surgery, Joey Foote.
Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Joanne. Carolyn. I don't know what the 214 is referring to, but yes, today is Valentine's Day.
It is.
Good morning, Lorianne and Harry. Glad you guys are with us today. Yes, apparently Sailor Stan is still in bed.
Yeah, and I need to thank Joey for inviting me back onto the show because there was a lot of controversy between Chris and I. Either he went or I went, and apparently he won. But now that he's gone,
Hi.
I'm back. So we got to get rid of Chris permanently now. And I'm sure he'll
Ralph, you were very
bow
much
down to
missed.
my wishes. I'm only kidding. I love Chris.
I
hope he has a good time on his vacation.
I was having a few.
He just sent me a text. Said, don't say anything.
Everybody,
bad
let me know if the thing is still streaming.
You're good.
Oh, yeah, looks live.
Oh,
Carol Mondello, I'm sorry we failed you. The date I incorrectly posted 2/24 instead of 2/14.
thank you, Carol and Caroline, for pointing that out. We'll fix it.
I hope you can forgive me. I'm sure. I hope it didn't ruin your day. Good morning, Michael Bertolino. We have a special guest coming up, Pamela Haddon Tomlin. I don't know if she goes by Pamela Tomlin or Pamela Haddon or what she goes by, but that's her Facebook name. So I might be not pronouncing it right, but she owns Ipswich River Craft, and she's going to be giving away
Yeah, this is a good prize.
It's a really, really good prize. Do we have a picture of it? I'm going to pull up a picture of it.
It's in the show notes.
That's an excellent, very generous prize. Yes.
It's a very, very generous prize.
Thank you, Carol. And good morning while you're finding it to Pauline and Brenda Grimes Davis and Susan.
And
Nicole, good morning.
Hi, everyone.
But,
Good morning,
I
Nicole.
wanted to
Good
try,
morning.
I wanted to try and find that image of the prize, so people can understand what we're talking about here. Where are we?
I don't know. I have this. Do you want me to share my screen here? I have I don't know if this is the one.
Is it three
But it's from her
symbols in the
website.
line?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there they are.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. That's very nice.
Yeah.
So this
That's
is the WTF. The
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
WTF prize of the day.
So if you share the podcast, it's a terrible image. Pat, do you have that on one of your boards?
Hold on. Here we go.
There you go.
I do.
There, I have it on my hat.
Joey, try it again.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
nice, Paul. I like it.
Paul has it on his hat.
This
Yeah,
is my 2020 hat.
that is a
Yeah.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. WTF, and it's on a plaque, a sign, I guess you would say. Hi, Nicole. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Been up for about 9 hours. I feel like you, Joey.
Yeah, there you go. So if
I
you
had the
share,
nice-
we also have another prize that I'm donating. So if you listened a couple of weeks ago, you know that I cleaned out my closet and I have like about 50 classic CDs, compact discs.
Menudo.
I'm giving away this Doors
Ooh.
double. Doors, the best of the Doors.
That's a great prize, too.
Morrison,
Riders on the storm.
Break on through, light my fire, the crystal ship, people are strange, strange days, love me 2 times, Alabama song, 5 to 1, waiting in the sun, Spanish caravan, when the music's over, hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Roadhouse Blues, LA Woman, Riders on the Storm, Touch Me, Love Her Madly, The Unknown Soldier, and The End. Like tremendous.
And
Really.
that prize there, Joey, actually hits the demographic being a CD, seeing as how most don't own CD players anymore. But great prize.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that uplifting message. So we have that. Are those all the prizes, Pat?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay, great.
We're up to 7 already.
You get entered. How many entries do we have so far, Pat?
7.
Wow, that's awesome. So that's very. She's going to be joining us to explain her process and how you can get one of these nautical signs. And it's www.ipswichrivercraft.com. After the podcast, you can check that out. We will be live streaming tomorrow night from Beauport. So that's going to be fun for Burger Night, $12 Burger Night, which was
The only way you're going to be able to win these prizes is if you share right now the podcast, and you type shared in the notes field, and you click share, and then we put you into a random number generator. Joey will do that by the end of the podcast, and you're on your way to very fine winnings today.
awesome prizes. Carol Mondello, I'm sorry I gave away my cassette mix. She was wondering if there were any cassettes that I could pull out of the basement.
How about some 8 tracks?
8.
You're just shenanigans. That's a good one, Beverly. Thank you.
What was your? Okay, can everybody here name their first 8-track?
The Beach
Four.
Boys.
4 and a 4.
4 and a 4 for Ralph. Nicole.
I don't know if I had 8 tracks. Did I have 8
Yeah.
tracks? I remember playing Xanadu, though, over and over and over again.
ABBA, Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Mine might have been Barry Manilow.
Oh, yeah.
Or the blue one.
My parents, I used to mess around with Neil Diamond and also the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Paul?
I'm going to live stream jazz singing.
Would have been the Beach Boys, probably. Yep.
Donna Summer from Lorianne. Yeah, that's a good one.
Who remembers the 8-track in the car, though?
I do.
Yeah. I had a Firebird, 73 Firebird, I think it was, with an 8-track in it.
So you're going to have to tell everybody where you are. You're the man behind the curtain right now. You have no name posted and no video. So tell the listeners who you are.
I don't know why I don't have any video.
No, you have a video. It's just your name isn't listed down in the bottom corner. You're fine, Ralph. Don't touch any
Don't
button.
do anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
touch
because
any
if I touch a button, I'm gonna end up in Guam somewhere. So If you don't know who I am by now, then don't worry about it. It's not important.
What did everybody do for Valentine's? What's everybody doing for Valentine's Day, or did your Valentine's Day start last night? We're going to start with Paul.
Oh, okay. So tonight is Swiss fondue night. Got a new fondue pot. Got a really great bottle of wine from Collio, which is in the Friuli part of Italy, way up the northeast corner above Trieste. Got some nice cheeses and a little prosciutto and stuff first. Make some French bread.
Nice.
It's going to be a nice night.
It could get spicy. It could get spicy with the fondue maker there.
Yeah, well, and at the end, you know, the big secret at the end is not to drink any water because you got all that cheese in your belly. So you want a good glass or two of aquavit or eau de vie or even some grappa just to sort of, you know, finish it off. So that'll be tonight.
It's a lot of planning there.
Inside of
But it's fun because it's the sort of meal you just keep sitting and.
I love that idea. My sister's been doing fondue almost every other night.
Yeah.
Please make sure it's cheese and not Gorilla Glue.
Oh no, it is cheese. It is cheese.
Pat and Jimmy looking very appropriate in the red. What did you guys? What's the Valentine's plans for you guys?
We went to Minglewood last night to celebrate and ordered what Zach calls the plate of love, the nachos, which are appropriately nicknamed. They were awesome. The whole meal was awesome.
Yeah, maybe not later. The love is not so much later, but
Yeah.
but it's good.
Well, Jim, you might have to wait. Today's actually Valentine's Day, so don't mess up too early here.
Well, here's the thing. She asks me every Valentine's Day to make sure that I do something very romantic for her. So I always go over and I go over to the dishwasher and make sure everything's put away. So, you know, it's like foreplay, you know, oh baby, put that stuff in the top shelf.
So we can do a little trip here. I'm going to show you something. Hang on.
This is going to turn X-rated.
No. Oh,
I'm done.
I don't know if you can see in the snow. Can you see it? Is it too white?
I see the heart. Very nice.
The heart.
That is my traditional Valentine's Day signal to Jim.
Oh, Pat, you win for having the biggest heart on today.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, you need to fill those footsteps with rose petals. So
I looked for something red to put in there or pink, but I didn't have enough time before the podcast this morning.
She must have done that while I was practicing, Joe.
Scotty, did you do anything romantic with last night or tonight?
I hung out with my friend Milagro, which is tequila.
Joey, you didn't get that. That's funny.
No, I'm not a tequila
Going right over your head.
Yeah, I'm not a tequila person, no.
But I have to tell you, when I had my tequila, part of my weight loss that's been so nice to me lately is I've switched all the ingredients out from a traditional margarita. I go with just tequila, soda water, and a lemon and a lime for the citrus. That's it. I cut out all the sour mix, the triple sec or Grand Marnier, and that the sugars really make a difference. So that
you probably feel a lot better the next day.
Certainly do.
Nicole, what did you do?
What did I do? We woke up at 5:15 this morning, went to Tewksbury for a hockey game. Got a couple more exciting things on the docket for this afternoon. I know the kids want sushi as always, so I was hoping to sneak over to Tono now that they're open, but I think they're going to be at capacity probably, right? So, so I don't know.
Actually, I don't know when the post was. They said that they had a couple slots open, but that might have been from last night. The post.
Yeah, I don't know. Just getting through kid activities first, then we'll go from there.
Okay, Ralphie, how about you?
Well, we celebrated on Valentine's last night. So I'll give you one guess where I went, Joe.
Oh, you went to Polana.
Yeah.
Oh, it was I had a 50-50 shot with Alto Forno, though. I didn't know.
Yeah, no, Palana's Valentine's Day night. Just the two of us. It was very nice, very romantic. Yep, we had a good time.
That's great. What did you order?
I started out with the clams casino, Caesar salad, filet mignon au poivre, light peppercorn sauce, some onion strings, some Parmesan truffle fries.
So good.
I don't know how you can find, like when I go to Palana, like, and I eat, if I ate the way you ate, I'd be sound asleep at the table.
I started getting tired towards the end. Yeah, no, it's our favorite place.
It's a great spot.
There's the chef we missed. There's the chef we missed.
I know, right?
Did you put the spaghetti in and play, Lady and the Tramp there? Did you do that?
So I can't convince Kim to do that. Sorry.
Joey, what are your plans?
What's that?
What are your plans?
Yeah, your turn.
Oh, Kate and I made a pact when we were away in North Conway a little while ago, and we celebrated our we knew we were going to have the kids today, so we actually had like a very no, that's good. I'm happy to have the kids, but for Valentine's Day we celebrated that up in North Conway.
All right, good for you.
Yeah. You have to be when you have kids, younger kids, you have to be able to, be flexible.
Adjust. Yeah.
Your Valentine's Day may end up on a Wednesday on the 17th rather than on Sunday the 14th.
Yeah, that's all good. Huge news. I got contacted by Amazon Music. They must have some kind of a parameter, but they asked us to have Good Morning Gloucester as a featured podcast. So now you can, if you have Alexa, for example, or an Alexa device, you can say, Alexa, play the podcast GloucesterCast, and it'll come up on the screen.
Do we have a demo available? Anybody have Alexa standing by, or?
If you follow the blog, we did a video demo.
Okay.
So, yeah.
If you follow the blog, Sky.
Yeah, you got to follow the.
I would be remiss to say. Follow the blog.
So there's that. Yeah. Oh, so the movie that I highly, highly recommended last week without seeing, all I saw was the trailer. It was Some Kind of Heaven. Lived up to the billing, and I don't know how many people watched it, but it was a little bit dark, funny at times, but made you think a lot. It was a great, great movie. The cinematography was off the charts. So Kate and I watched the whole movie, and at the end, the credits were rolling, and it blew my mind that the producer was Lindsay Krause, Gloucester's Lindsay Krause.
That's awesome.
I don't know if Lindsay Krause would say she's Gloucester's Lindsay Krause, or she would say she's New York's Lindsay Krause.
No, she's very proud of being in Gloucester.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. Well, she's very, very. She has so many accolades in the movie industry and everything. That I just wanted to make sure that I thought that was really cool. Because I actually had spoken to her 2 days prior. We had a kind of a little meeting, and it was just kind of weird because I hadn't talked to her in probably a year, and then I watched the movie 2 days later, and here she is. She's the producer of this, and it's a Sundance movie, and I'm not sure if it won any awards or not, but it's definitely worthy of you checking it out. It's on Amazon Prime, where you can also see the GloucesterCast.
Nice segue.
Scotty.
Yes.
You know what really foils my dining experience? It's when I can't read the menus.
Oh, that's a pet peeve of mine. There's so many great items that you could be ordering and not know what they are, especially, and I'm talking, I've been to restaurants before and they've had menus that have too much content on them and they try to cram it all into the menu. It gets way too busy. But other menus are also like special sheets or like, and just in general have not as many items, but they have the print is so small and the lighting is so low that you can't order. You got to get out your phone with the flashlight. Thank God for that invention. That's really, that'll put a foil on your dinner.
Yeah.
I have
There we go.
I have a theory about this, and we've talked about this a couple times on the podcast. The people that are creating these menus, I guarantee you, are 20-something-year-olds that have perfect vision. And because they're probably fresh out of college with some kind of marketing degree, and they have no idea what it's like when you get old and you lose your up close vision, and what and your night vision goes to shit and everything else like that. So it is definitely a thing, and I mean it's sort of embarrassing, but when you get over, once you're married and you're established and you don't give a fuck, you pull out the phone and you put the flashlight on and you get right down in there. And
I do it out of sheer necessity. I mean, it's bad sometimes, these menus.
Yeah.
No, I know. And so, you know what? Some of my favorite restaurants are the biggest offenders.
Yeah.
I mean, is it safe to say?
I'm sorry. I think it's the fancy handwriting sometimes. They're really trying to be fancy with the meal, but they're also doing it in some sort of fancy writing. And between that and the light and everything, you can't read it. Like, I don't want to be that guy going, what is this, an S? I can't read. An S, a T, what?
I don't think that the menus are actually kitchen tested. And the analogy being, have that 20-something, go sit in the restaurant at that hour with the menu and take a look at it before you put it out.
But they have the 20-something has the vision. They can read it just fine. It's us old people that can't read it.
You know what? I disagree with that. I think that there's 20-somethings that have ass eyes also. And, you go to look at this menu. I mean, literally, Joe, with the glasses on, you're down here like this, It's bad. That's my gripe. That's it.
Oh, Brenda Grimes Davis. All right. Well, hello, Peter Gleason from Exeter, New Hampshire. And Brenda Grimes Davis has some cool added value information for us. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah. She's correcting her spelling on Lindsay's last name.
So it's called The Flight Attendant.
Oh, I think that's with Haley Coco from that. What's that show there with
the
Big
Bang Theory?
Yeah. We started watching that. It got a little. Kim liked it. It got a little crazy for me.
I was told in that series that the language that they use in there meets the maximum requirement of the certain words you're allowed to say for swear words within a script.
Oh.
It wasn't my cup of tea. Kate, like Ralph and Kate and Kim have similar tastes because Kate was into that show. It just wasn't. It was a little too weird for me with the gruesomeness and stuff.
Yeah.
Not
I haven't seen it.
Going back and talking to a dead guy and all that. That was kind of freaky.
Yeah.
I don't get into that shit.
Spoiler alert.
We ruined another person's day. Kay and Sullivan. We ruined her day by not putting the right date on the podcast.
We know it's Valentine's Day, which is the 14th.
I failed everyone, and I hope everyone can. I throw myself on your mercy. I failed. The podcast is
miserably.
We can never come back from this.
Shut her down, Joey.
Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate it.
That's because you have young kids, Joe.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So there's that. Cape Ann Chamber Irish Sweepstakes tickets sold out, but you can still get 50/50 raffle tickets. The event will be held online March 18th. You can go to the Cape Ann Chamber's website, www.capeannchamber.com. Paul, I'm going to give you the floor to talk about the tallies and the great work they did with the Annisquam Stagecoach. Give us a little background on the Annisquam Stagecoach as well.
Yeah, so it is the original Concord coach built up in Concord, New Hampshire. The same things you'd see at the Wells Fargo coaches. It was the coach that was the Riverdale Annisquam route out of Gloucester back in the 1800s, and It's been in the old Station 8 firehouse here in the center of Annisquam Village, next to the Village Hall. And it is about to get some preservation and restoration work. And so the challenge was, and I've sent Nicole a whole bunch of photos, and I think she's going to put something together on the blog. But the challenge was figuring out how to get this coach out of the firehouse. And literally was about a half an inch tolerance between the top of the coach and the double doors. And one thought was to build smaller wheels, lower diameter, and lower the thing. But finally, someone read that back the last time the thing had gone out 50 years ago, they put 4 large ladies. That's what the article said, in the coach.
Oh my goodness!
Brought it down. So we thought, okay. So we long story short, we got it out just with millimeters to spare. And then there's only one company in the whole country that works on these things, and it's a place called Hanson's Wagon and Wheels out in South Dakota, just somewhere west of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So they sent a 53-foot box truck, and then the question was, how do you get the box truck into Annisquam? Well, you're not going to. So Tallies to the rescue. We got the coach out Friday morning. Tallies showed up, got it on a Tallies truck, took it over to Pond Street to their Tallies Truck Center, and right on into the back of the 53-foot box truck, and it should be in South Dakota today. But the nice kicker at the end, they went in to pay Tallies, they looked at us and said, "Are you kidding? It's on us." And that was really,
that's awesome.
So that was great. So big shout out to Tallies.
Well done, Tallies.
The coach will be out there for about 6 to 8 months, and it'll come back, and then we'll figure out how to get it back into the firehouse.
All you need is a couple large ladies.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, the moral of this story is, what's in your wagon?
Pat, you had a mask hack.
Yes. Those of us who wear glasses full time know the troubles with fogging up of glasses. And I've been desperate to alleviate that problem. I looked for metal clips or crimps I might be able to add to my mask. Wasn't able to find anything that suited what I was looking for, but I did get these are foam bridges that you can put on your mask.
Mm-hmm.
They are removable, so you can still wash your mask. And they seem to divert your moist breath away from your glasses. Moist. Sorry.
We got Vanna White in the background.
They are not 100% effective because they can slip or whatever, but there is probably about a 70 or 80% improvement, and they were only $11.88 at on Amazon for a package of for this big package of a whole bunch of them, which come flat. You know, the air is sucked out of this. So when I opened them up at first, it was totally flat. And I said to Jim, "Oh, these aren't going to work." But by the next morning, they had all, gotten some air in them.
That's similar to the mattresses that the way they ship those.
Yes, yeah.
From Amazon.
Memory foam.
Yes. Yeah.
And they expand.
Brenda, I haven't
he
really.
says if you wash your glasses with shaving cream, they won't fog up. I'd like to.
I haven't tried that. I've seen that a lot. I haven't tried that.
You could save yourself a lot of aggravation if you try it.
Yeah, maybe. Let's hope so. It is very, very aggravating. I've gotten mask shamed several times because I've had to pull my mask down a little bit from my nose to clear my glasses, long enough to clear my glasses, and then gotten, mask shamed by the mask police.
Ralph, you had something to say?
Yes, they sell this spray. It's called anti-fog. When I used to ski a lot, they would spray it on the inside of my goggles. So
Oh.
I don't know where you get it anymore, but it
All the
worked
hockey
pretty good.
stores sell it because of the fishbowl, the hockey helmets. So
Yeah.
all the kids have to wear masks now while they skate, and a lot of them wear the fishbowl, the plastic cover instead of the open cage. So the kids are always spraying their masks often while they're on the ice.
You know, speaking of hockey and masks, I can't understand why did I saw a guy on the Bruins game yesterday, and his like the glass part of his thing just went like right here.
Eye shield.
Like, I don't understand why they are so reluctant to wear like they obviously, like, if you're a professional hockey player, I guess you just assume you're going to lose all your teeth and you don't care. Is that the idea?
Hey, I wasn't a professional hockey player, and I lost all of my teeth.
It looks like Pamela is on with us.
Oh, that's great. All right, let's bring her on.
10:30.
Joey, before we bring her on, did you see the amount of fights in last night's hockey game?
2 nights ago, the Rangers game.
Oh, yeah, 2 nights ago. You're right.
2 nights ago, it was great hockey, and they won 1-0.
1-0.
They were really going at it.
Yeah, and then they lost last night, but it was back to back. All right, we're gonna bring on our guest, Pamela.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
Do we know your Facebook name, Pamela Haddon Tomlin, or Pamela Haddon, or Pamela Tomlin? What do we go by?
Pamela Tomlin. Haddon's my maiden name.
Fantastic. Well, we're really excited to have you.
I'm so excited too. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And so you're donating one of your great. So do you call it a sign? What do we call a plaque?
Yeah, I call them nautical flag signs. Yeah.
Nautical flag signs. That's the proper thing. All right. So how did you get it? So can you explain? Can you bring a couple right up to the screen? I'm going to give you the big screen.
So this is the one that we're giving away today. And basically, the nautical alphabet, every letter has a different flag. You have an Alpha, a Bravo, a Charlie. Well, this is a Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Sure.
So we created this sign because it was quite a year. And this has been one of our most popular sellers. It basically is WTF.
That's right.
It's the WTF sign. And we're giving this away to one of our viewers, which I'm really excited about. But being Valentine's Day, this is another one that we've done. This is I. This is the letter I. This is our little love. And this is you. I love you. So a lot of people bought these and we shipped them out. But basically, we do big, long signs that most people order their last name or a boat name or their dog's name, kids' initials, house name. I mean, I started it last January because I was bored to tears. And I made a sign for my house. When we moved into our house here in Ipswich, we called it the clam box because it's this little tiny house and it had nothing to do with the clam place. But so we made a sign called Clam Box. COVID hits. We're sitting around a fire pit one night, and one of my friends, Renee Hart, who is from Gloucester, she said, "You should make more of those." And I was like, maybe I should. And the next day I put it on Facebook. The next day I had 10 orders. Today, 8 months later, I've made 670.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
I mean, I would never have guessed in a million years. I was a TV producer, and I have given all that up and said, out the window, I'm working out of my garage right here in Ipswich, right on the water, and I love making people happy.
No, it's an absolutely fantastic, thoughtful. I mean, you hit everything, right? They're beautiful. They're super thoughtful. I mean, because they're personalized, and you can personalize it to your heart's content, and they're local. I absolutely love it, especially for the boat lover.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you this too, because this kind of shows you a little bit. I don't know if you can really see it.
Yeah.
So let me see. How do we do it? So like this one is over somebody's garage. That says gray. This one is in somebody's hands. It's their initials. Down here, this is a big one that we made, and that was their last name, Forstbauer. This one over here is in Chatham, and it's black. We do it in black sometimes. It's right on their house. That says O'Sullivan.
Wow.
And then here's another one in somebody's kitchen down there over the foyer. So, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, another one we did for somebody. Now I'm ruining my whole time. But like this one, somebody just wanted the blocks to go up.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that was in Newport, and it says no mercy. But like, see, this looks really great. You put it right over the front of the house. I mean, it makes such a statement. That's their last name. And
no mercy going on the stairs upstairs to the bedroom. That's kind of sending a message. What you say?
Yeah, it could. So, I mean, you could be clever and say, you know, whatever, like get lucky or whatever you think.
Yeah,
But,
boat names. I imagine it'll be really big. But I see you had the a pendant, yacht club pendant.
Yes.
Do you do any yacht club or just specific ones?
I'll do any yacht club. I've done Ipswich Bay Yacht Club because I belong there. And I also did one in Connecticut, Pine Orchard Yacht Club. And somebody wanted their own personal one, which was kind of cool. So I did that too. So, I mean, you know, you have an idea. I want to make it.
Pamela, are those painted? Is that what each tile is painted, or is it cloth?
No. It's wood.
They're here.
So
Okay.
we make it. It's all wood. It's not plastic. So, you know, it's very New England. My husband is the TV producer for This Old House. So all the guys on the show have instructed me the best way to do this. Tommy Silva, Morrow, the painter. So anyway, we use on the backboard, we use MDO wood, which is what they use for signs. And then I had the molding made, and the blocks are pine. They're treated, and everything is painted with Benjamin Moore top of the line exterior house paint.
Now, Pamela, I have a question for you on the paint and the color choices. Are the color schemes conducive to the letter, or do you change the colors all the time for each individual letter? It's just the design that matters.
No. I do it the way the word is. Whatever the word is. I mean, if somebody wanted to change it, of course we could. But this is the nautical alphabet.
So the nautical alphabet, so the letter A is always the same colors.
Yep.
Right. So
Okay.
here we go. Here's another sign. This is the full nautical alphabet. So, hard to do backwards. Okay, so right over here in the corner, right here, this is the A. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and so on. So every letter has, you know, a look. I mean, years ago, these letters, these flags were used on ships for them to communicate with each other. And boats still do use them. Yeah. But now we have, you know, radios and cell phones and all the rest. Zoom calls.
We still use them for racing.
Yeah.
Still use them.
You know, I just think they look really cheery. I mean, in this area where we live, it's fun. I've always been attracted to the water, and it's just, I don't know. It brightens the house, brightens my day, and it seems to brighten my customers.
100%. 100%. So, Paul, well, how would you use those today, like in a race or something like that? What would
so different letters have different signals. So you'd put up a P for postponement, or or the fleet flag, and then so you use different letters.
Right. I mean, the quarantine.
Yeah. I mean, I won't say what I did, but I had a set of them for a political flag out front all during the campaign.
Oh boy.
Nice.
But so
They are
there's
beautiful. So is it possible to get them in? I see you have them different dimensions too. So is everything customizable, or is there like 2 or 3 different sizes that you do?
So, I mean, like I said, you want something special, I'm going to try to make it happen for you. But what we do is we do 4 different sizes. We do the large, which is, these are blank blocks. This is a 7.5, 7.25 block. So when this is on a sign, which is like this, that's a large. That is 15 inches high. And then it depends on the length of the word.
Right.
So we do a large, we do a medium, we do a small, and then we do the mini. And this is the mini size. If you're interested in something, you can email me. You can go on my website, ipswichrivercraft.com, or I can send you a mock-up of what your word looks like, so you can see the colors and you can see the dimensions. And if you have a place that you want to put it, you can measure it out.
I can only imagine, Pam, that the people that choose like a larger block or a longer word for their framing, that the shipping can get extremely expensive.
Yeah.
However, do you have a pickup spot for people if they're local and they wanted to come by? Do you have a spot where you meet, or do you have a shop that they come to?
So I'm doing everything outside of my garage here in Ipswich. I live on Great Neck, and that was part of the beauty of starting all this. I just opened the garage, I put umbrellas out, we started doing outside. Anybody that orders local, they come here to pick up from me. And now that it's the winter, I say, pull up, beep, and I open the garage and give it to you.
We have a little feature that we do with our podcast virgins. So we're going to put you a little bit on the spot right here, but it's going to be a 2-part question.
Okay.
And the 2-part question is it's based on the premise that you are on death row, and this is the night before you're gonna you'll be done, and the warden comes in and he's going to ask you 2 questions. He's going to offer you your death row meal, and the parameters for this question are: where would you order your death row meal? It has to be a restaurant, and what would that order be? Which restaurant? What would the order be? And then I'll tell you the second part afterwards.
Well, just the idea of going out to a restaurant right now is like so exciting.
I thought you were going to say it could be like death row.
I love Tono in Gloucester, and I love their bolognese sauce. That is awesome. And in fact, I think we're going there tonight for Valentine's Day.
You shouldn't have told that. Now there's going to be a lot of paparazzi outside.
Oh, good. I don't know. I love anything Italian. I really do. So
Tono gets a lot of votes.
Yeah. I like McDonald's too.
Well, there you go. Okay, so now the second part is your death row sub. What you know what a sub is, right?
Yeah.
You're a North Shore girl. All right, what would your death row sub be, and where would the order be placed?
Well, it's a meatball sub with a lot of cheese. I don't know. There's a place here in Ipswich. It's Georgia's. They make really good pizzas and subs. So I guess, but I'm not dying. I got a lot of living to do.
It's a premise. The whole idea is to get to this is your apex. So we want to know. We're trying to discover places that we might not know about, and get to the root.
Georgia's in Ipswich is really good.
What is it?
Georgia's. It's awesome. And
no, I haven't heard of that place. Do you remember Stone Soup?
Yeah.
I used to love that place for breakfast.
I know. That was awesome. That was great.
And then he had the burger one up on Mitchell Road.
Yeah, Buns.
Yeah, Buns.
That was owned by them too.
Right. No, I know. That place was epic. Really.
Pamela, a lot of people may or may not know this, but you said you were formerly in production with television, and I have some inside news here on Joey Shimataro that he may or may not have been to one of your Boston 25 News zip trips.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he did. I don't know if you did any of the ones in Gloucester. We did one up at Stageport Park.
That was before my time. Yeah, so I grew up in Connecticut, and after college, I went to Rollins in Florida. I lived in New York City forever, and I became a TV producer, and I traveled all over the world. And my husband's I married my boss. He's a TV producer. He created Inside Edition and A Current Affair and all that. But we ended up coming up to the Massachusetts area because he got a job doing all this Animal Planet stuff, like for Puppy Bowl, and we created all the Dogs 101 stuff. And that's how we ended up here. And then I worked in all the local newses, and I ended up doing the Zip Trips, which was one of them. It was really fun. I loved it. It was like being out there with the people, creating a circus, and it was
a ton of energy. My buddy Lindsay Seward went to Rollins College down in Florida.
Yeah,
long time. I mean, I always criticize people that say things like that, like you're supposed to know them, like school. But that's wild. Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming on. The website is IpswichRiverCraft.com.
Yep.
And honestly, I make sure right around the holidays, please reach out to me, because I'd love to pimp your thing. Right now this is a great time. Listen, if you haven't got a gift for your significant other, it's staring you in the face.
Yeah, I actually
Craft.com.
I have a few of these already on the shelf. So like if you were a little late in figuring it out, you can come over and get a couple of these for me today and be a star. But
just like that. What's the cost for that? What was just held in your hand?
This one is $115.
$115, handcrafted. That's fantastic. You can also order it, and you don't have to get it for today, but you can always, if there's something that's special of your name, your family name, your boat name.
Family names are the most popular, and like the medium size is what everybody really wants, and that ranges around $260, but it depends on how many letters are in your name.
And the popular one that you've mentioned that we're actually going to give away one today is the WTF.
Right, and that's actually a special that we do. It's $79, but today it's free. Oh my God! You got the hat?
I have the hat. I've worn it all year, Pam.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
That's my 2020 hat. Yep.
Do you know that I'm in the process of making hats and T-shirts? How did you get that?
Well, there's a place called Belted Cow up in Rockport, Maine.
Oh my God!
They do belts and hats and stuff. Yeah.
What's it called?
Belted Cow.
I'm gonna look that up. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, who knew?
There you go.
Well, great minds,
So, are we gonna give this away now?
We can. We usually do it at the end, but you know what? Let's do it right now. Why
don't we tell people and give them a last minute chance to enter? Tell them how to enter, Joe.
So right now, how many people shared it so far, Pat?
15.
15 so far. Did you get David Leader?
I did.
Okay. So we're gonna give you just a few seconds right now. If you share the podcast and type shared on the Facebook page, we'll be notified and you'll be entered to win this prize.
You should be super excited about this prize. This is very generous. Thank you so much, Pamela.
Oh,
yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
Amanda,
awesome.
you have to share.
Sean and Amanda, we need to see the shared comment.
If you want in, that's what you need to do. Sean, Jordan, if you want to, I don't know. Are they in, Pat?
No, I don't see shared. I see from Sean. Yes.
Sean is shared. But
Amanda, you need to share it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give a 30-second countdown. 29, 28, 27.
Hey, Pamela, would it be too much trouble to show that?
25, 24.
Again, is it too big to lift up? Or
22.
The chart, the alphabet.
Oh yeah, no problem.
20, 19.
Jim, there's going to be a quiz on the alphabet later.
Well, I'm just looking for GMG.
17,
I already pulled it up. Yep, it's blue and yellow and
14.
During the countdown, I'd like to give a big shout out. I want to give a shout out to Sean Jordan. He got me this watch.
9.
So GMG is golf.
7.
Mike golf.
6,
Golf Mike golf.
5.
Okay, good. We got her.
3, 2, 1. All right, we got a bunch of people right at the wire right there. I love it. I love
Really?
it. All right.
Oh, yeah. We're up to 20.
Whoa, is that a new shared record so far, or are we?
It's close.
No, it's not. It is close. It's very close. All right.
Well, that's pretty good for the middle of winter.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's very good. It's very good. All right, I got to get my thing. So 1 to 20. All right. 1, 20. All right. Here we go. I'm going to make myself big here. Hold on 1 second. And this is for the big prize. We also have another prize that's not as illustrious, but that'll be for the doors prize. 1, 2, 3, and number 2.
Ooh. Michael Bertolino.
Michael Bertolino.
Awesome.
You win. How can he pick that up, Pam?
Well, he should email me at Pamela@IpswichRivercraft.com.
Okay.
And
Thank
then,
you so much.
we can arrange.
Yeah, there it is.
Either ship it or he can come over and pick it up.
Oh, that's fantastic. We really appreciate it. Again, it's IpswichRivercraft.com. You can order it. Oh, that's the GMG one?
It's GMG, Joey.
Hold on. I'm going to show you really what GMG looks like. Hold on 1 second.
It's yellow in the middle. It looks white on my phone, but the G has yellow and white in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't see
nice
that.
colors.
We need to get Chris boxer shorts with that on it.
I think
Here we go. This is
Oh,
the
wow.
jig.
Look at this.
So you got the 2 G's,
Yeah.
and this is the M.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to hold it, but I think you
All
got
right,
it.
there you go. That would be a great Christmas present. Oh, that would be a great Valentine's Day present.
Yeah, I mean, really, they've been great housewarming gifts, birthday gifts. Father's Day was huge. Christmas was off the charts.
I would put that. See my studio right here. I would put that right in the shot on my studio, and we would have to give that up. We'd have to give that a shout out every time.
Pamela, could you repeat your contact information for Michael, please?
Yes, so my name is Pam Tomlin. I'm on Facebook, Pamela Haddon Tomlin. My company is called Ipswich Rivercraft. So my email is Pamela@IpswichRivercraft. Yeah. Hey, Joey, I'd love to make you one for behind you. So let me know what
thank
you
you.
want.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love that. I love everything that you're doing. And
Thank you.
we did a post and just make sure that honestly, like give me 2 weeks notice before all the holidays, and I'll do a special post for you. We're going out to between 45 and 80,000 people a day. So
How cool is that?
you'll have a
Scotty
nice-
Mac, thank you so much for making this happen.
Oh, my pleasure. Things happen when you're out boating, right?
That's right.
What stays on the water? What
That's
happens
how we
on the
met.
water?
No, it's my pleasure, and I want to thank Joey for allowing me to suggest a guest. So thank you, Joey.
Pamela,
You
thank
want
you
to
so
do
much.
the
Have a great
second
day.
prize?
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Bye, Pamela.
What a great guest.
Do you want to
cool.
do the
That was a
CD?
great prize. That was really wonderful.
You want to draw the CD number?
No, we'll do that at the very end.
Okay.
We keep
Hey,
our
Ralph, can you imagine the Italian words that you can come up with those letters?
I've been making a list as we were sitting here.
I thought so. I was looking at you. Looking at right behind you. You just put it up there.
So I don't know if did everybody watch the so the people that watched the Super Bowl. We talked about this last week on the podcast. There was a streaker, and a lot of people said the streaker was more entertaining than the halftime show.
Even more entertaining
A
now.
little
I
bit of
think.
a background about the streaker. He placed a bet. He placed a $50,000 bet that and the bet was that someone would go streaking on the field, and the odds were $750. You bet $100, you'd win $750. So he bet $50,000, but he bet it and he did it himself. So you're supposed to, like, that's not like that's outside of the box thinking.
Say it so, Joe. Right?
If he kept his mouth shut, he would have been all set.
Right. So the company, the Bovada, where he placed a bet, where he was in line to win $375,000. If he didn't brag about it online, he would have got paid. But he went online and boasted about placing this bet and doing it himself, and they canceled his bet. So instead of winning $375,000 because he couldn't keep his mouth shut, he ended up getting no money and spending the night.
Where does it say that in the small print, though, that it negates the bet? I mean, how does that work?
Well, it's cheating, essentially.
It's like the Black Sox scandal with Shoeless Joe Jackson, and they bet against themselves, right? And
right. I understand that, but does it say anywhere in the writing that you? I mean, you could cheat in Vegas and get away with it. You just ask not to come back again.
Counting cards is not cheating.
Joe, the question is, did he lose the $50,000?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Let me just see. I can read it here.
Because if he placed the bet, that $50,000 is that money's gone hard.
It's
so
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, while Joey looks it up, the very first game I photographed, I think it was the first game I photographed for the Red Sox, there was a streaker on the field, and it ended up being a kid from Gloucester.
Oh, get out! Really?
So I took a bunch of pictures of it, and then got home, and that person reached out to me and said, "Hey, I heard you were."
Let's be honest. You took pictures with the big long thing there, and you were focused on one particular part. You were doing this for investigative purposes.
So, Nicole, I have a question. If I say the initials, can you confirm or deny if it's DA?
Yes.
Beautiful.
I was going to say.
Yes, it was.
Chris doesn't like to talk about that to us.
CM. SSS.
Celestin.
Nicole, we didn't get to your topic, and it's all about cleaning a hibachi. You know, if you go out for dinner, like in a place like Midori, where we're not going to mention the particular place where she was at, but those places, they're called hibachi restaurants, where they cook in front of you and stuff like that. You had a kind of a disturbing experience.
Yeah, well, I didn't find it disturbing, but it led to some issues. So we had a hockey game last Friday in Burlington, and the game didn't end until like 8:30, and the kids were hungry. So a couple of us decided to stop at a hibachi restaurant. And usually when they're done cooking, they'll come and they rinse off the grill, with just like hot water, and because obviously you need to protect the grill. But it was later at night, and the gentleman came over with some pretty strong cleaning supplies and cleaned the grill while we were all still eating. And I don't make a stink about anything ever, but he was cleaning it, and it had a really strong smell, and some of the cleaning stuff definitely like splashed. It landed on my hand. It landed on somebody's plate. And so dinner was over at that point, and it led to some issues. But so I guess the protocol is, even if the restaurant's closing and it's late at night, should they still have to hold off before they clean the grill with chemicals?
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was a question.
Yeah. So
that's really gross.
Yeah, it was definitely, it wasn't good. And, we felt bad. It's, the sympathy of
Was it a young kid?
We called when we were leaving the rink and said, can you accommodate us? We know it's late. They're like, definitely come. So I get it. The guy wanted to go home. There's a long list of things you need to do at the end of the night. But we definitely, a couple people definitely didn't finish their dinners,
Oh, jeez.
So they took 15% off the bill.
Yeah.
But
15% to ingest bleach.
Yeah, that doesn't really do it for me.
Well, maybe they were thinking of the whole COVID thing, and if you just drank the bleach, you'd be all set.
Right. They were saving us.
Hey, Nicole, this is touching on your Red Sox photograph moment here. Pauline's gift says, my grandfather streaked at my sister's wedding reception in 1975.
Was it Will Ferrell?
The grandfather at his sister's wedding. That's beautiful.
Wow. I love this. I love this right here. Sean Jordan chimes in and says, "I'll be making an order and putting it up in his bar of one of Pamela's awesome things." I love
Yeah,
it.
nice.
That's awesome.
Welcome, Alicia.
I can't think of a better for a nautically inclined person or someone that loves, they have that type of house. I can't think of a more appropriate gift than one of these.
That is awesome.
And the I Love You one is like she already has those made for under $100. That's such a no brainer, and you can go pick that up right now.
Awesome.
I want the WTF.
I'm excited to pimp her stuff come Christmas, next Christmas or whatever.
I wonder if McCarthy will get one that says poop.
I think the McCarthys have one in their house over their slider.
Hi, Alicia.
It's a long, skinny one.
Nice.
Do you want to share his
listening
message?
right now, he could chime in.
Do you want to share his message?
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now. Thank you for the reminder. All right, I got to make myself big again.
Ralph, I was thinking that we haven't seen Chris and the streakers went, and so I was wondering, was there a correlation with not seeing Chris and the streaking thing?
All right, I'm gonna do McCarthy's Valentine message.
Yeah.
All right, ready? There we go.
Good morning, Gloucester. Can't be with you this week. I'm in a location that is 5 hours behind Massachusetts, and I don't get paid enough by our fearsome leader, Joe Shimataro, to wake up at 3 a.m. to join you, actually 4 a.m. So I just wanted to leave this video message to all the GMG listeners. Today is a very important day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hug your loved one. Take them to the Beauport. Take them to Passports. Take them to Jalapenos. Take them to Machaca. Take them to Minglewood. Take them somewhere. Take them to the office. Office is up there, and one of my favorites. Take them to Mile Market, another favorite of mine. So, nothing else to say. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next week. Bye.
There you go. There's our buddy Chris McCarthy.
So where in Hawaii is he, Joey?
I don't know. I don't know if he's actually in Hawaii. I think he's just in his basement. What's that?
Oh, it's time for our weather segment, Scotty.
Oh, Scotty Mac with the weather.
Hi, it's Scotty Mac with GMG Weathercast right here, high above the GMG weather station. Today's forecast is gray skies and cold. And Scotty Mac reporting live, GMG News.
That's the kind of value-added material that the
Yes.
Good Morning Gloucester podcast team brings right there.
What you get when you get up early on a Sunday morning to join us.
Joe, I didn't realize that you had Ed McMahon on the show.
Scotty is very talented. Scotty's a man who wears many hats, and he's very talented. Very, very talented.
You're far too kind.
Scotty, why don't you pimp your DJ business right now? We'll give you a little opportunity.
The lack thereof. So let's hire a DJ, folks. It's that time where wedding seasons, people starting to book. I know you're a little scared out there maybe of getting a date, but what's going to happen is as they release new information and ease restrictions, you're going to be left without a date, and you'll be scrambling for a DJ. And that's all I can tell you. So it's 360djs.net if you'd like to book us for photo booths, LED uplighting, DJs for any occasions. We'll be happy to be there for you. Thank you, Joey.
All right, buddy. Thank you. I want to thank our guest Pamela Tomlin. Oh, where did I go? This keeps happening to me today. I don't know why. Let's see if I can get myself.
We
back.
hear you.
We hear you. You're fine.
All right, there I am. All right. Well, listen. It's I hope everybody has a fantastic Valentine's Day. Tip your servers and your waitresses today. They're out there working when I'm sure they'd rather be with their loved ones. Pamela Tomlin, thank you for your generous gift. We're looking forward to.
You're going to draw for the CD?
What? Oh, the CD. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so how many people do we
Joey,
have?
today I urge everybody to give a little bit more than just the tip. Maybe give them a nice compliment or something because they're out there working.
That's
Show
a great
the
idea.
love.
Okay, so we also have another. Okay, let me make myself big again. All right, gotta make. Okay, the Doors, the best of the Doors. It's a 2 compact disc thing, and you could win that from me. And we're gonna do. This is the second drawing right here. Ready, Pat?
Ready.
Number 17.
Number 17 is Arlie Pett.
Arlie Pett. All right, Arlie, you are the winner of the Doors CD. There you go. You can pick that up down the wharf tomorrow morning. I'll be down there tomorrow morning back at work. Everybody have a great day. Pamela Tallman, thank you for being with us. For Pat and Jimmy Dalpiaz, Paul Horowitz, Scotty Mack, Nicole Schraft, and Ralph DiGiorgio. I'm your host, Joey Shimataro, and I hope everybody had a great day. Jimmy, I want you to do the sign out. We haven't done this for a while, but I want you to do the sign out.
Ladies and gentlemen, no piping plovers were injured in the making of today's podcast. Thank you.